Now that we're all set up, it's time to record our screen. Now if we set up our shortcut keys, we don't have to use any of these here. We can use what we set up in our shortcuts. Now remember our region, I said we would use a region, which is a region we can pick of any shape on the screen. So when I hit the record key, and I'll use this one rather than the shortcut key, you'll see that it comes up with a little pencil with a crosshair on it. So what you do is you put it up in the top left corner of where you want to start recording, hold down your left mouse button, and then drag it to the bottom right corner of where you want to record. And there it goes, recording. You'll see that there are some little flashing squares here, and that's where it's recording. Okay, so I'll let that record for a little bit. Then when you click stop, it asks you where you want to save it to, and then you save it somewhere. Okay, so now the players come up, so we'll just click the play button. Okay, so that gives you a look at how it works. Now there's something else we need to look at here. You'll notice that it stayed up here. And what we want it to do is to reduce, and that's why we can set the shortcut key to do that. Now to do that, we just set the options. We go into options, and then we go to program options, then minimize program start recording, and that'll get it out of the way when we hit the record button. So now if we hit the record button, and we select our region, when we let go of the record or the little cursor there, you'll see that it has disappeared. Now you can either go down to the bottom where it'll be sitting on your taskbar and bring it up and tell it to stop recording, or you can just hit the shortcut key that you used to make it stop. Okay, now let's have a look at how the auto pan works, like I said I would show you before. So if we enable auto pan, and then we go and we select our auto pan speed, okay, now we set record, set our region. Let's just set it a little smaller so you can see how it works. What we do is we just move our cursor around in here, and you see that the recording area is following my cursor around. You see that? Okay. Now let's stop the recording and then see what it does when we view it. Okay, so here's our player. Let's click play, and you'll see that it's following our cursor around. So that's how the zoom and pan feature works. So you can use it in a smaller area on your screen and then move the cursor around and we'll focus somewhere else on your screen. Now we're going to look at how to set up screen annotations. If we go into Tools and we go to Screen Annotations, it brings up a little window like this. At this point, we can choose any of these the shapes that we want to use. Let's just use banner, for instance. Now if we right click on it and we click Edit Text, we can change the text within this shape. So like so. Very cool video. Now all we have to do, once we have changed the text that we want there, is just put our left mouse button on it and click on it, hold the mouse button down, and then drag it and plop it onto our video here. And we can put this anywhere we want. And this now acts as a caption for us, and when we record, this is going to appear on our video. So if we were to record now, okay, and then we were to now stop our video, and we'll save it. Okay, so here's our player. And you'll see that it's in here. This is actually the one, move that out of the way. Okay, this is the one that is appearing inside our video here. So that's how you can use screen annotations to put some shapes with some text on your video. We also have video annotations, and if you have a webcam, you can also put a webcam right into your video as well, just by clicking on video annotations and then moving your webcam window inside here. And then in effects, we can add the system timestamp if we want. Click on that and the timestamp is going to appear in our video. We can add a caption if we want, and we can add a watermark to our video if we want, and the picture will show across the video as a watermark. Okay, so that's pretty much all there is to it. You just record the screen and use the options that you want to use. Your voice will be integrated in the recording. Now that you have your recording made, you're most likely going to need to edit it. If you've made some mistakes in there, did some ums and ahs, and you made some mistakes along the way, you don't have to start all over again. You can just go past the mistake and then re-record just after it, and then you can go back and cut it out. And that's where we're going to use our editing software to do that. So we'll do that next.